seriously unbelieve nothing.
Yes! 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 Oh, yo, Al!
What can be keeping our Nobel laureate? The Queen went to look for him half an hour ago.
I am so sorry I'm late. I took a wrong turning and I found myself stuck in a tight little passage. Hello.
The Nobel Peace Prize. You must be so proud.
I am.
And yet what news coverage do I get in my own country? A tiny insertion in Nigel Dempster, alongside a huge exclusive headlined, Catherine Zeta-Jones breaks nail. Or was it wind?
Professor Cnut's room's intractable world problem solved while you wait. One moment, please. Are you here, sir?
It depends.
Quite. Obviously, in a strictly physical sense, you are here, yet in a metaphysical sense, is any of us truly anywhere?
Yeah. Who is it?
It's the Home Secretary, David Killjoy. He wants to know if he can see you.
Well, of course he can't see me. He's blind.
No, sir, he's downstairs.
All right.
The Professor can spare you 3 minutes.
Alderman, you better move that chair. Yes. I'm so sorry, Home Secretary. How on earth could that have got there?
The porter wouldn't let me bring my guide dog up.
We had a dog when I was little.
Really? Sort of Bertrand Russell Terrier, was it?
No, retriever. He was always bringing things back. He couldn't bring Mummy back, though. He couldn't unfasten the straps on her straitjacket.
Is there someone else in the room?
Mr. Killjoy, please allow me to introduce Dr. Awkward.
How do you do?
A young lady.
Yes. One might have thought my girlish contralto would have indicated my gender without your needing to palpate my breasts.
Oh. Now then, do you remember Edmund Bilius?
Edmund Bilius, Professor of Genetic Engineering at Al Fayed College, Cambridge. Currently 5 years into a 70-year sentence for eating 11 research assistants.
How awful.
What exactly has Edmund Bilius got to do with me?
Well, we managed to keep the lid on this, but there is an epidemic of clinical depression sweeping the country.
Yes, well, according to my information, that's just spin. Why don't you just admit that it's the Prime Minister who's depressed because he's got to live next door to Gordon Gray?
Off the record, it is like that programme Neighbours from Hell, but yes, you're right, the Prime Minister is in a bad way, but Professor Bilius claims that before his arrest, he invented a cure for depression.
And he won't reveal the formula until he's released. So you want me to visit him in prison? You want me to visit in prison, engage him in intellectual discourse, and discern whether his claim is genuine?
You're on the ball, and no mistake.
Oh, well, I pride myself on having the latest information at my fingertips.
So, will you visit Bilius?
David, that depends.
What do you want?
Don't you think that a Nobel laureate deserves some sort of national recognition? Like a statue? A big statue?
Consider it erected.
Ah, splendid. And a state funeral. Well, not right away, obviously. Ta-ta.
Hello, boy. Hey, did you miss me, boy?
There's no way to talk to your driver.
Adonis, you can't possibly contemplate releasing a proven cannibal back into society.
I don't see why not. Alan Clark led a full and distinguished public life, and he ate a mother and 2 daughters simultaneously.
It's all right, George. I'll look after the Professor from here on.
Bilius.
Cnut,
suggest you stay this side of the line, sir.
As if I'd eat a Nobel Prize winner. I'm harmless.
And so you're just wearing that mask in case they suddenly ask you to keep goal for the prison ice hockey team.
My orthodontist prescribed it. I have a slight overbite.
I can't imagine why.
But where are my manners?
I'm sure that question flashed through your victims' minds just before your teeth slashed through their windpipes.
Dare you? I'm not a monster. I always stunned them first. I was about to offer you a sweet meat to nibble on.
What exactly is that?
Biltong.
So that's what happened to poor old Dr. Tong.
Scandalous. Bill went back to Shanghai. He sent me a postcard. I know why you're here. They want my antidepressant formula, and they sent you to try and trick me out of it in the mistaken belief that you are my cerebral equal.
You take that back. In the world of the mind, Professor Cnut is an eagle, and you are a worm.
Worm is a bit brutal, Albumin. Vole, perhaps.
Professor Cnut has the most brilliant mind in the English-speaking world, which means the most brilliant mind in the whole world, because if you're foreign, you can't be brilliant.
It's all right, Albumin. The professor is just trying to irritate me. Of course, I see right through him.
Of course you do.
So, we have a stalemate.
So it would seem. There is no way the government will ever release me. And there is no other blandishment you can offer that can make me give up my formula.
No? Edmund, when was the last time you tasted human flesh? And I don't just mean your own cuticles.
It was Christmas in the chapel. The chaplain foolishly offered me the body of Christ. I took his arm off at the elbow and had it with butter beans and a bottle of communion wine.
Oh, but that was just a snack. Edmund, don't you like a constant stream of edible cellmates?
Who might you suggest?
Well, Jeffrey Archer?
No. I require food I can have an intelligent conversation with first.
It is as I expected, Albumin.
It always is, sir.
There is no antidepressant formula. It's just another pathetic attention-seeking device.
The formula exists, and it works. I had the happiest laboratory rats in Cambridge.
Perhaps he is convinced in his own deranged mind.
Clinical depression is produced by the effect on a previously undiscovered sector of the pituitary gland of the genes 456, 487, and 501. Oh.
I've heard of the 501 gene, sir.
Edmund, while your claim has a scintilla of plausibility, it utterly lacks any scientific evidence.
The evidence is out there. If you have the wit to find it.
I see.
Of course you do.
I don't see.
Of course you don't. Let me explain. Before his arrest, Bilius must have hidden the formula in a highly secret location. And now he's challenged me to deduce where.
Could be anywhere in the country, or indeed the world. And if he had contacts in the European Space Agency, anywhere in the solar system.
Ooh, a most satisfactory conundrum. What Sherlock Holmes called a three-pipe problem. No. No, too much opium, not enough shag.
Sorry, sir.
Now, we must project ourselves into Bilius's mind. Obviously, the clue is hidden in the words pituitary gland, so let's consider all the possible anagrams. Angularity, putridity, tarpaulin. Got it. He must have hidden it in the Millennium Dome.
A plausible supposition, Adonis, except that it hadn't been built when he was sentenced.
Ah.
If I was him, sir, I'd have hidden the gear somewhere to do with cannibalism, because that's his hobby.
Yes.
Danny took me once to a travelling exhibition of grave goods from the tomb of Queequeg-Axolotl, the cannibal king of the Poltax. It was 1998, a Wednesday.
Bilius was arrested in 1998.
Ha!
Albumin, surf!
I know I am, sir. I'm proud of it.
No, the computer. Surf. www.quickalaxolotl.com. Usual spelling.
Got it, sir. The exhibition is currently in... Oh.
What?
The extremely Islamic Republic of Baluchistan.
A most satisfying problem. Or to put it another way, oh shit.
We're invisible to him. Good old Mossbros.
I love this outfit. I feel so unpressured by the expectations of a heterosexist society. I wonder if they'll let me keep it.
Yeah, okay. You know what to do? So, then let's do it.
سلام ايه ده اللي بيحصل هنا بقى؟
He's speaking Turkmen, a local language used by the predominantly nomadic peoples of...
Do you think he knows we're trying to steal the funeral goods of King Quickalaxolotl?
So that's your little game, is it? Then I'd better remove the priceless treasure and put it into our underground vault.
Thank you, Captain. We knew we wouldn't be able to penetrate the high-tech laser security web, so we tricked you into doing it for us.
Why are you telling him, sir?
It's tradition in this sort of undertaking. Excellente. So priceless. So old. So unique. So what? I've got Bilius's formula. Let's go!
Excuse me?
Quick, Abberman! Be great! Axions.
Omnis.
Now, Abberman, this may hurt.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Professor Bilius's notes say it's supposed to be fast-acting.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel?
Same as usual, sir. Morose and vaguely resentful. Present company accepted, sir. May our happiness is a warm puppies.
Bilius's drug really does work.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So those 11 research assistants were not ingested in vain. Unless albumin is a unique case.
Would you like me to submit myself?
Yes, I'd like that very much indeed. But first, I must test your brain pattern. Helmet. Be firm.
Professor, I feel pretty. Oh, God, I'm beautiful. These wires really suit me.
Hannah, now do you see why I desire you so? Albumin, telephone Downing Street. You tell them I may be a little while. Oh, be still, my beating trousers.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm way out of your league. Now, if you two would excuse me, I'm off to Hollywood, where they appreciate ethereal beauty.
Alderman, give me the happy drug.
You don't know how much I've missed doing this for you, sir.
Do it!
Oh. Don't you worry about her, Albumin. Soon as the drug wears off, she'll be back with her tail between her legs.
I'd like to see that, sir.
Oh, hi, guys. Sorry to keep you chilling, but I've got to get this solo right for Celebrity Stars in Their Eyes. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Jimi Hendrix.
Should we come back when you've grown up?
Prime Minister, allow me to introduce...
No, it's all right. We're old friends. I saw him the other day. Celebrity ready, steady cook, wasn't it?
Oh, God. Don't remind me. My souffle was a disaster.
I see. Manic depressive.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Have you bought the drug? I really need it, man. I have been so bored since the last election walkover. I've even started inventing problems just to keep myself interested. Foot and mouth, Stephen Byers, that tidal wave that engulfed Tunbridge Wells.
What? That's next month.
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry.
Here we are.
It's all right, Prime Minister.
Here we are.
Oh. Oh. Oh, rock and roll. How can I thank you?
Well, the Home Secretary promised me a statue.
Oh, no sweat. Have this one. Apparently he was a socialist, whatever that is.
No. A statue of me. A proper one, mind. I'm sure Tracy Emin does her best, but an unmade bed with my pyjamas stuffed under the pillow, it just doesn't grab me by the testicles and scream South Bank show.
Well, I'd like to oblige, but sadly London is fully statued up at the present moment. How about Birmingham? You know, I'd like to offer them something after we screwed them over the National Stadium.
What's Birmingham?
Anyway, you guys are going to have to split. There's a TV crew outside waiting to make a special about this fantastic medical breakthrough. God, you know, I feel great.
Prime Minister, there's a spare plinth in Trafalgar Square.
Well, I'm having that one.
What about the Queen Mother?
Well, she's dead.
I did promise him a statue.
Yes, but you're not Prime Minister, are you? Look, I am Prime Minister, right? I'm the greatest Prime Minister since what's his name? The fat bloke, smokes cigars.
Michael Winner.
That's the dude.
Prime Minister, Mr. Paxman says he's ready to roll.
Well, tell Paxo I am ready to rock.
Wig, Prime Minister.
Eh? Oh, Pax. No hard feelings, eh?
Of course not. What am I saying? You can't let Jeremy Paxman interview you. It'll all be him, when it should be you.
All right. You know, I like you. Sorry about the statue and all that. Maybe I can wangle you a blue plaque.
Oh, that is more than generous. Tone. I've just had the most fantastic idea. Get rid of Paxman and I'll interview you.
You?
Oh, I can do it. I'm a Nobel laureate.
I wanted to win that.
I'll fix one for you next year. Me and the Queen of Norway are like that. Well, no, we're more like that, actually. Incredible. Now, let us turn to this wonderful medical breakthrough. Is it true that clinical depression is now a thing of the past?
Oh, yeah. I am the people's Prime Minister. And I want to help them enjoy their little lives.
And I'm sure that they'll all be suitably grateful, Prime Minister.
Well, that's not for me to say, is it?
Oh, you. You are just too modest, Prime Minister. If the people realise that you are personally responsible for this wonderful new miracle drug...
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
Oh, come now. They will be thrilled when they learn that you have personally developed this new treatment in your spare time, in your own private little laboratory.
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet.
But it's a good trick if you can do it. But presumably it's your intention to offer this new drug through the National Health Service to the great British public.
Well, obviously, I want my people to be happy.
Which is highly commendable, especially as when I fed the data into the Treasury's computer model, it showed that the cost of the Exchequer would be £10 billion per annum.
No way. Are you sure?
Looks like another little hike in the insurance stamp. Thank you very much, Prime Minister.
Oh, my God. Gordon will go mad.
Yes. As it is, I believe he never talks to you anyway. Well, except when he comes round to complain about the noise.
Oh, sod. Look, as long as my depression's cured, I don't really give a monkeys about the great British public. Bugger the lot of them.
Oh, apparently we're still on air. Whoops-a-daisy. Well, I think at the very least I'm entitled to a statue now, Prime Minister.
Not half. I never expected to be sitting behind this desk. I am behind it, aren't I?
Yes, you are, Prime Minister.
I'll tell you what, I'll have a word with Her Majesty, see if she'll do the unveiling.
Well, you think she'd be prepared to shin right up to the top of my column? Plucky at her age. You don't think it's too small?
Well, it's visible from outer space. So.
Yes, but only on a clear day. Thank you. No tourists in here.
Professor, it is I.
Oh, my God, it's Dr. Awkward.
It's Hannah Elegant now. My agent suggested the name change to go with the new nose and the breast implants.
I suppose Awkward didn't go down too well in Hollywood. Or did you?
Are you implying I would sexually degrade myself with one of the most powerful producers in Tinseltown in order to further my movie career?
Of course not.
Well, I did.
I'm appalled.
I'm excited.
I regret it now, of course, but he promised to put me in his new film.
And then he cast you aside like a used condom.
No, I just realized the dull, repetitive grind of movie making isn't for me.
But you are a film star, Professor.
I wouldn't say a star, but I am in a huge Hollywood blockbuster with Sir Anthony Hopkins. Muteness of the Goats 3. The Revenge of Billy.
And what do you play? One of the goats?
Damn those illegal websites giving the story away. Oh, that must be my taxi driver. I only have dollars. Could you pay him for me?
Very well.
Dinner time.
Thank you, sir.